Hello everybody, this is Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. So in a previous video I showed you that we add a lot of material, biomaterial, yard waste, leaves, grasses, things of that to our garden area over the fall, and we let it compact through the winter. And I showed you how deep it was, even compacted, in that previous video. So today we're going to be doing some more soil amending. We're going to do kind of a hodgepodge of some things that I have here today. First, I have a 5-gallon bucket of the small batch charcoal. I showed you in a previous video how I make small batch charcoal in a paint can and in my furnace. So I have a 5-gallon bucket of some of that. I have a bucket of some leftover pea gravel that was used for something else. And we're going to recycle it by turning that in. People think, do you really want rocks in the garden? Yeah, actually you do, because when you have heavy clay soils, you want to break that up. And then this is something that it's not a product I would normally use, but I was in one of the big box stores and they were liquidating it at like 75 cents a cubic foot or something like that. So I bought 5 or 6 bags of it, and then I went back to get some more and they were gone. And so, I figured at that price, what have I really got to lose? And so we're going to put some of this in here. This is, garden amender. We're not going to get very far on it. It says 1 bag covers 4 square feet. This is the part we're adding this to is the newest part of the garden, meaning that it has had the least soil amendment done to it. So we're going to kind of throw this on top of the material that we added over the winter, and then we're going to turn it in with my trusty tiller. This is Matt with Low Cash Homestead. Thank you, and we'll kind of give you a little progress as we go. Hey, this is Matt with Low Cash Homestead. So you can see the dark material is our $6 or $7 of soil amendment there, the bag of goods. It is a nice dark black product. It looks like it's probably got some good nutrient in it. So, what's $6, right? Next, we're going to add the little bits of pea gravel that we have left over. Okay, so we added our soil amender, we added our pea gravel, and we added our charcoal. I think the pea gravel might have been a little bit of a fail. Hopefully not too bad, because the first 6 inches of that bucket was pea gravel, and then after that it was sand. So this is, I don't think I added enough sand to really cause a huge problem, but admittedly that part of the project was a little bit of a fail. Okay, so we're gonna go get our MTD, our trusty MTD, and then we're gonna turn this in, and I'll give you a little clip of the MTD. Sometimes the old stuff is the best stuff. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so here it is. This is my trusty front tine tiller. Sometimes, guys, the old stuff is the best stuff. And for those of you who want to hate on a front tine, you probably just haven't learned how to use one right. This is a 5 horsepower. A big argument that I hear is, well, they're not self-propelled and you have to put it well, actually, if you drive the thing right, it is self-propelled. It just doesn't have a drivetrain to the wheels. But if you learn how to use one of these things correctly, this thing will just destroy ground. So I just want to introduce you real quick to my trusty MTD 5 horsepower. This is a 5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton, and again, professionally serviced. This model I did get at a pawn shop, but it was professionally serviced by LJ Lawn Products, and that's a St. Louis company, and I'm familiar with them, and they do pretty good work. Again, this is a pawn shop find. I picked this up after Prime date for $91. I'm looking at the Prime date sticker right there, and at the date I purchased it, this thing cost me $91 plus tax. So for $100 I got a badass tiller that completely destroys ground. This is I've used it several times out here, but this is only like my 2nd season having it. I rented them before that, and I rented rear drives. Oh, they're so much easier and all that. Well, not so much. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna turn this stuff in. This is Matt with Low Cash Homestead, and you know, I don't know if I can do this with my holding the camera, but I'm gonna just show you, you know, just how easily this stuff actually starts. Any other questions? Okay, so this MTD is pretty loud. I'm going to shut it down. There's just something I wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you, for you again, with almost no effort. I got an 18-inch dig here with almost no effort at all. This thing is buried 18 inches down the ground, and inch by inch it will pull itself through this whole garden that way. It's Matt with Low Cash Homestead. Thanks. Hey everybody, this is Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. So we just finished turning in 3 good rows here using our trusty MTD tiller, and yeah, the soil was a little wetter. It got about 6-8 inches down, and that clay was a bit wetter than I expected, although I should have guessed known by now. But this is what we're turning in. This is what we're making our soil to be. Okay, so we're taking this clay, which is crap, and turning it into nice fertile soil. And this is probably one of the worst examples I could show you of what we've done with our ground here at the Low Cash Homestead. But I wanted to show it to you anyway, so everybody can, you know, have a learning experience on how we can turn crap dirt into good dirt. This is Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. Thank you very much.